Hi there, welcome to episode number 1 of the Turbo Car Review series, proudly supported by the GT Channel Network.
This first episode is of the Ford Fiesta Z-Tech 1.2. This is my car. Had it for about 6.5-7 months now. About that long. And it's done 5,500 miles. Not masses, but I only use it to get to and from work and a little bit of social bit. But yeah, this is what we think. And
You pretty much waited 9 months for this episode, and here it is. So enjoy. Roll the titles.
so, reasons why I like this car. Start from the exterior first, shall we? I quite like the body shape of the car, to be honest. It's got quite nice lines, got nice exterior features such as the alloys. It's a good little front end of the car. It's quite aggressive looking. The chrome that goes around the fog lights and the headlights is something that's unique to the Z-Tech model and onwards. Styles before that either don't have it or have it so they're black, which doesn't look as nice. The later models of the Fiesta have a different front grille. It looks more like an Aston Martin front grille, but it only looks nice in the ST model, I think. With it chrome bars, it doesn't really work. Moving on to the interior then, if I get in, we've got quite a lot of room in here, front and back, to be honest. I'm just shy of 6 foot and I've got more than enough leg room here. There's plenty of space behind me to put all of my rubbish there. Steering wheel, it's not genuine leather, but it feels quite nice. It doesn't feel horrible to hold. It's quite a nice comfortable place to be when you're in the car for a long period of time, like I am, getting to and from work and commuting. Seats are very comfortable. I've been sat in the car before for up to 2.5 hours and are perfectly comfortable.
As you can see, we shut the door. It's quite quiet.
Yeah, it cuts out quite a lot of the road noise as well. It's quite better with the engine noise. When you take out the roof a bit at back, parcel shelf, you can hear a lot more of the exhaust. It does sound quite nice. Moving on to the central column piece we've got in the middle of the car here, between the driver and passenger. Quite a lot of buttons, yes, but it's all quite well marked out. Turning ignition, so it's there. You can put in an AUX cable connecting to a mobile device into this control bit here, or a USB port like this here, which I typically have connected to my media player. Because I'm not going to mention the make of it.
He's not going to mention that it's an iPod Touch.
There's quite a few little bits in the menu here. I don't find any of them particularly useful. The only bit that's useful is the clock. The only bit that's actually of any use, to be honest. Lane change indicator, so when you put the indicator on, does it 1 or 3 times automatically. Eco mode is basically to tell you how to drive on kilometers, but again, you don't really need that. So yeah, quite a lot of it on here is all fairly useless. One thing I have found is a bit of a flaw with this car. These dials here are alright, these ones this one, have a listen. Very quite loud and clunky. So if you go from, but it's just blowing out from the front vents to the windscreen vents, a long way to go, and it's very loud and clunky. You can't go underneath it here, which would be something that would be useful. Overall then, the interior feels quite nice and plush. It doesn't feel cheap, it feels like it's been well made and well put together. And the exterior is quite stylish as well. So all in all, it's quite nice to look at. Fiesta has a 1,241cc 4-cylinder engine with an output of 82 brake horsepower at 5,800 RPM. It has a top speed of 104 miles an hour, so they say, and a 0-62 speed of 13.3 seconds. Ford claim that the car can do a combined average mile per gallon of 54.3, with a theoretical range of over 500 miles. For me, I've never been able to get that high for mile per gallon. My mile per gallon at the minute is at an average of 33.1 miles per gallon as a combined average, and it only does 300 miles to the tank. So I don't know who it was that they had to drive the car to get those figures, but realistic day-to-day driving, if you're a teenage lad like me, it's a lot lower, which isn't actually too bad considering the fact that it's a good little runabout car. With CO2 emissions being 120 grams per kilometre, it sits in tax band C in the UK, which means you only have to pay £30 tax for the entire year. If you buy the car brand new, it comes with a 3-year or 60,000 mile warranty, with a servicing schedule being 12,500 miles. This warranty does become void if you do not use full genuine parts, so modifying your car like Richard does to his Clio is a bit risky unless you want to avoid that warranty. Curb weight of the car is 1,045 kilograms, so its power to weight ratio is about 80 brake horsepower per kilo.
So for the Ford Fiesta's safety and security, there's a few little features here, some of which cost a little bit more. ABS, so which is your anti-lock brakes, come as standard. Your ESP, your electronic stability, also comes as standard. Your front seatbelt pre-tensioners, that's when you fly forwards quite quickly, it locks in. That's also free as standard. Airbags, passenger and drivers, free. Alarm, let's pay £100 extra for that. Don't know if James has that on his one. Do you have that on yours?
Yes.
We'll find out later when we shake his car if his alarm goes off and he has it. An immobiliser, all cars have them now as standard, so does this one. Central locking, that's where you press the button on your key and it all, no it doesn't, that's not when you press the button on the key, it's when you put the key in the door or press the button on your key, all the doors lock at the same time. And rear parking sensors, so if you can't park or you're a blind bat, for £300 you can have the parking sensors put in. Now onto the comfort, and power steering comes as standard. Climate control, so you can have one car hotter than the other or cooler than the other. That doesn't come. You can have, what did I say?
One car can be one. Start again.
Now for the comfort, so you get the following things as standard. Power steering, electric front windows, electric mirrors, and alloy wheels. You can get metallic paint for an extra £495, but apart from that you cannot get cruise control, leather seats, electric sunroof, manual sunroof, rear electric windows or climate control. Don't come as standard. Anyway, for the in-car entertainment, you get stripped down. No, you don't. For in-car entertainment, you can have a radio and CD with Bluetooth added in, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so that was episode 1 for our Turbo Car Review series, proudly supported by the GT Channel Network.
It was on the Ford Fiesta Z-Tech, my little car, and we gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. Main thing I let down really was just the price.
We really hope you enjoyed watching the video. Please remember to thumb up the video, comment and subscribe.
The next video will be Richard's 1.2 Renault Clio, and should be done hopefully by the end of next month.
Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
That went really well.
It did.
I'm surprised.
I know, that was smooth.
No.
That was just as smooth as a baby's bottom.
You know that was recording, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm walking up. Yeah.